The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Sun Tzu, Chinese general. The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. The general who wins the battle makes many calculations in his temple before the battle is fought. The general who loses makes but few calculations beforehand. If your opponent is of choleric temperament, seek to irritate him. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. What is of supreme importance in war is to attack the enemy's strategy. If you know your enemies and know yourself, you will not be imperiled in 100 battles. If you do not know your enemies but do know yourself, you will win one and lose one. If you do not know your enemies nor yourself, you will be imperiled in every single battle. He who knows when he can fight and when he cannot will be victorious. If 10 times the enemy's strength, surround them. If 5 times, attack them. If double, be able to divide them. If equal, engage them. If fewer, defend against them. If weaker, be able to avoid them. Appear weak when you're strong, and strong when you're weak. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Hold out baits to entice the enemy, feign disorder, and crush him. In the practical art of war, the best thing of all is to take the enemy's country whole and intact. To shatter and destroy it is not so good. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not, will be victorious. The quality of decision is like the well-timed swoop of a falcon, which enables it to strike and destroy its victim. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. To secure ourselves against defeat lies in our own hands, but the opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. Management of many is the same as management of few. It is a matter of organization. Be extremely subtle, even to the point of formlessness. Be extremely mysterious, even to the point of soundlessness. Thereby, you can be the director of the opponent's fate. If he sends reinforcements everywhere, he will everywhere be weak. When torrential water tosses boulders, it is because of its momentum. When the strike of a hawk breaks the body of its prey, it is because of timing. A skilled commander seeks victory from the situation and does not demand it of his subordinates. Do not repeat the tactics which have gained you one victory, but let your methods be regulated by the infinite variety of circumstances. Bravery without forethought causes a man to fight blindly and desperately like a mad bull. Such an opponent must not be encountered with brute force, but may be lured into an ambush and slain. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Attack like the fire and be still as the mountain. It is easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. Too frequent rewards indicate that the general is at the end of his resources. Too frequent punishments that he is in acute distress. Secret operations are essential in war. Upon them, the army relies to make its every move. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. A leader leads by example, not by force. It is essential to seek out enemy agents who have come to conduct espionage against you, and to bribe them to serve you. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. If words of command are not clear and distinct, if orders are not thoroughly understood, the general is to blame. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. In respect of military method, we have firstly measurement, secondly estimation of quantity, thirdly calculation, fourthly balancing of chances, fifthly victory. Who wishes to fight must first count the cost. The general who advances without coveting fame and retreats without fearing disgrace, whose only thought is to protect his country and do good service for his sovereign, is the jewel of the kingdom. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. Rouse him and learn the principle of his activity or inactivity. Force him to reveal himself so as to find out his vulnerable spots. One mark of a great soldier is that he fights on his own terms, or fights not at all. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. In all fighting, the direct method may be used for joining battle, but indirect methods will be needed in order to secure victory. Great results can be achieved with small forces. Just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions.